Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's the business, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Keyshia Cole, Frankie, and the rest of the family, okay? Now, as you guys already know earlier, back in July, Frankie had passed away allegedly from a cocaine overdose. It's really not, they're saying that it's not, we don't really know how true that is, but allegedly it was a cocaine overdose, unfortunately. They finally buried Frankie the other day. The funeral was pushed back because Yftm had contracted COVID-19, so they had to push the funeral back in order for all 7 kids to be able to participate in Frankie's homegoing. However, there has been some drama amongst the family. Okay, now I don't know if y'all really been following it, but I know that there have been some back and forth between Yftm, Sammy, and their other brother Ellis, okay? Now, there was another blogger that was talking about this. I forget her name, but she's been covering it. And I do know for a fact, because I follow all of Keyshia's sisters and brothers. I follow every single one of them, child, so I was getting all the tea, okay? Now, there was a social media battle between Yftm and Sammy. There was also a social media battle between Yftm and Ellis. Now, apparently, Sammy and Ellis did not attend Frankie's funeral this past Saturday. They did not go. They even did a live discussing why they didn't go. They felt as though Frankie's homegoing was not what Frankie wanted. Frankie wanted her homegoing to be a certain type of way, and they wanted to honor their mother's wishes. So, because they didn't do it the way that Frankie would have wanted it to be, they opted not to go. They said there's no disrespect for any of their sisters and brothers, but they decided not to go. Ellis said that people grieve in their own ways. They mourn in their own ways. And for his own sanity, it was best that he did not participate in Frankie's home going. He said there was a lot of things said. There was a lot of drama. There was a lot of disrespect, mainly from Yftm. Going on with Ellis, and you know, he did go live talking about it a couple of times. He even made Instagram posts discussing it. Keyshia Cole has not spoken on any of the family drama. Neither has Neffy, neither has their sister Lativia, and neither has their brother Robert. But we do know that Sammy and Ellis were having Instagram beefs with Yftm. Yftm called them out a couple of times on her Instagram story or whatnot. Now, before we even get into this article from the Jasmine brand, because they did not even talk about the family drama, because not many blogs really picked it up. Just underground urban blogs was picking it up. But I will say that it's sad that they couldn't come together as 7 for Frankie's homegoing. I know that Frankie would have wanted all 7 of her kids together, and the fact that only 5 was able to show up is bad. I don't like that. I was rooting for them to, you know, pull it together for Frankie's sake, because we already know that Frankie loved all 7 of her kids. And I just wanted them to just pull it together. You know what I mean? Just pull it together for Frankie's sake and just do the right thing on Frankie's behalf. But some things are just not meant to happen, and some things are just too painful for certain people. It is what it is. So I hate that had to happen that way. But from the way it looks like Keyshia Cole, Neffy, and Yftm did a great job with planning his funeral. So now we're about to get into the article, which I have from the Jasmine brand, okay? And if you're new to my channel, you should know that I do give credit where it's due. I always have to cite my sources because I don't want no trouble, okay? I don't want no problem, none of that shit. So the article comes from the Jasmine brand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you guys the article, give my thoughts on the matter, and you guys leave your thoughts down below. So let's get into this. Continue prayers for Keyshia Cole as her mother Frankie Luns was laid to rest this past Saturday on August the 14th. Footage of the funeral service for Keisha's mother was shared online. In one of the clips, Frankie Lunn's loved ones are together outside as they release purple and white balloons into the air. As previously reported, Frankie Lunn's died on July 18th of an overdose on her 61st birthday at her Oakland home. Keisha Cole was initially silent about the tragic incident online. However, on July the 22nd, the Let It Go singer shared a heartfelt post on her Instagram page dedicated to her mother. Keisha Cole also shared a now deleted post to her page providing details for her mother's homegoing celebration. In the post, she shared that the service was delayed because one of her sisters unfortunately caught COVID. She added that she wants all of her siblings to attend the funeral because it was her mom's wish for all of her children to be together. Following the service, Keisha Cole uploaded moments from the dove and balloon release online, and she captioned the post, "We will miss you. I tried to spend as much time close to her as I could in that church. When we got to," I can't pronounce it, "I asked if I could see her one last time. I know her spirit was no longer in the physical. I just hope she was able to see that we came together in celebration of her name. The laughs, the love, and honesty she brought to this world. I've internalized a lot as recent. The love is real, Frank DeBank." We send our condolences to Frankie's family and friends. That was the article from the Jasmine brand. Now here's what Scotty by Nature has to say about the matter. You know what's crazy about this is that as I filmed this video today, because it's Monday, a couple of hours ago, I was told that one of my best friend's mom had passed away. So this is like the second friend of mine over the course of a few months whose parent has passed away. Like 10 months ago, I was on live talking about one of my close friends and his mom dying in a car accident. And now 10 months later, I hear about another friend and her mother died. So now I got to be there for my friend and do all of the other stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm glad that Keisha and some of her siblings were able to lay Frankie to rest. It's still a sad thing to know that Frankie is gone and all of that stuff, but Frankie was just everything, regardless of her imperfections and the things that she may have done, the mistakes that she probably made. I think that she was a great person. I definitely think that she was a great person. She was just trying to find her way, and unfortunately she didn't get to find it right away. But sometimes people never get a chance to find it, and sometimes higher salvation is the best thing for her. And she's now in a better place, and God will take care of her now, and she would never have to worry about none of that anymore. That's the best thing about this situation. But I know for those of us who love Frankie, who was fans of Frankie, this is sad for all of us. But as I said before, it's crazy, but I'm glad that they were able to send her away. But the only problem that I got with the situation is that all of her kids were not attending. Like I said, there was some family drama going on Instagram with Elite, Ellis, and Sammy, and there was, you know, both of them even said that Elite didn't want them at the funeral. So you know, it's crazy. You know, sometimes when it comes down to a wedding and a damn funeral, it brings out the worst in families. I don't know why it does, but it really does. And you would think that with all of the turmoil that this family has been through and how distant they've been and how they haven't been able to get along, you would think that at this point, at this pivotal point, they would be able to come together, but they wasn't. And I really hate that. I really do. But yeah, we love Frankie. Frankie is probably one of my favorite hip-hop moms. I love Frankie, but I hate that she's gone. I hate that she left the way that she did, but it is what it is. Some things just happen the way that it happens. Sometimes it's not the way that it should, but you know, God has a story written for all of us, and we have to follow that storyline in our life up until the end, and that's just what it is. So with that being said, you guys, this is your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Do whatever you see fit. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter and my IG will be in the description box. With that being said, you guys, your boy's out of here. Until my next video, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.